So what we got here is our Xperia Arc running on 2.3. The amazing thing about this here is you can see why we call it the Arc. It's got the little arc curve on the back. The great thing about this is when you're holding it in multimedia view with two hands, it's a lot easier to hold on to. It's 117 millimeters thin, 117 grams and 8.7 millimeters thin at its thinnest point on the device. What you'll notice on the screen here is it's very black on the screen. You don't really see the bezel around there until you press on the power button, and you can see how bright the actual screen is. Now with this device, it's also running 2.3 Gingerbread. The great thing about Gingerbread is it's a lot quicker on the device, but the other thing is we also added our user experience on here, which is Sony Ericsson user experience. We have 5 panes on here rather than just the 3. We also have a whole bunch of widgets on here, but let's say you don't want to scroll through left and right to get all to your widgets. All you have to do is pinch and all your widgets come into one screen. Once you want to choose a widget, you just press onto that widget and get to that screen. What you also notice on the bottom here is we have our 4 icons. These are the icons you use the most. No matter what pane you're at, you always get to those 4 icons there. You can also switch that out, so if you don't want messaging in there, what you can do is press and hold and move it out and pull a folder into your screen. What you can also do, most phones, Android phones, to create a folder, you press and hold and create a folder that way. With this device, instead of doing that, what you can also do is grab all your apps and put it onto your screen. And then if you want to create a folder for these 2 apps, is you grab one icon and then you drop it on top of another one and it automatically creates a folder for you. Okay. Alright? The other cool thing about this screen is it's got live colored filters on here. So your images are very, very sharp, very vivid, but you're getting live colors on there. It's not looking superimposed or whatnot. And it's also using a no air gap display on here as well. So underneath the screen is a piece of glass. There's a space in between the glass and the LCD. We've gotten rid of that space, so the LCD and the glass are very, very close together. Benefits of this is if you're looking at it under sunlight, you're not getting that reflection anymore. It's very, very vivid now. It's also using the mobile Bravia engine, which is the same engine that they use on the Bravia TVs. So you're getting sharp images, it's more efficient on battery, and under sunlight, the screen is amazing under sunlight as well. For camera, we also have the X-R sensor for the camera. What the X-R sensor does is giving you better photo quality in low light conditions. So you're getting amazing photo quality in low light. Compared to the competition, we're a lot better on that aspect. All the CyberShot cameras, the higher end CyberShot cameras, are using the X-R sensor on there. Also for the aperture, we're at 2.4 for the f-stop aperture, where the competition is at about 2.8. So better for low light conditions. On top of all that, we also have our HDMI output. So what you can do is connect this device onto your TV via the HDMI. As soon as you connect it to your HDMI, what will show up is your gallery. So it'll show up all your photos and videos on the TV.
Does it have to be a Sony TV or could be any TV?
It could be any TV,
with HDMI port,
as long as it has HDMI. But if you have a Sony TV Bravia with Bravia Sync, what you can now do is use your TV remote control to control this screen here. So you don't need to use your phone to go through all that.
They're always in sync.
And they're always in sync, yeah. But it only controls the gallery. It won't control the menu control. You would have to do that by hand. So you can play, if you have it connected, you could also go in and you can start playing Angry Birds on your 60-inch TV if you wanted to.
So I could play it on my phone but it'll show up on the TV?
On the TV, exactly. Or watch videos or whatnot. And that's the Xperia Arc.
What's the Curiosity service?
The Curiosity service is our online service for media content.
And that's enabled on this one?
I'll have to double check.
Okay. And does this work with the PS3 as well?
Not at the moment, no. Not too sure.
So I'm not able to control my PS3?
No.
So
unless you use DLNA.
What carriers are going to carry this?
This has DLNA.
And PS3 also has
DLNA.
So it should work.
So you can stream your media wireless into your TV.
As a DLNA server?
Yeah. No idea which carrier you're getting. Yeah, nothing's confirmed.
But you've only really been selling to AT&T, right?
Currently, yes.
And you're still